Okay, that's the story of the fig tree.
Oh, I like this story.
Okay. The story of the fig tree.
Tell me the story, Raphael. Tell me the story.
Okay, so you're saying that this is in Mark 11:12. Okay. On the following days, when they came from Bethany, he was hungry, and seeing in a distance a fig tree in leaf, he went to see if he could find anything on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season of the season for figs. Okay, so I think that was your point. So your point was that.
What point?
Okay, go ahead. Tell me your point, because
no, I won't tell him a point. What point do you think I was making that you think you refuted?
But you tell me. You are making an historical point, so you have to tell me. Because you are laughing here. Why are you laughing?
Raphael, you're bringing the points, yeah? You brought up the fig tree. You must have watched what I said about the fig tree and why we brought up the story of the fig tree. Now you respond to it. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not arguing that historically didn't happen. So what is your point?
So why did you brought it then?
I was demonstrating how angry Jesus was in the Gospel of Mark, how he cursed an innocent tree because there was no figs. It wasn't its fault. How his disciples mocked and smirked the next day because it was destroyed. How Jesus said, "Oh, you'll do greater works than this. You'll move mountains into the sea and such," which is nonsense.
Okay, okay. So first of all, there are 5 points very quickly that you need to look at when you read the Bible. Okay, the Bible is
what? No. So
let's say Mark, because I think you're gonna do
the Bible, please.
Okay, Mark. Okay, Mark. There are 5 things you need to look at. First of all, the language, the translation, the style, if it's a metaphor or if it's the plain text, the context of the verse, the cultural, historical context, and the spiritual explanation.
All right.
So that passage here, okay, about the fig tree, why it seems like Jesus didn't know that it was the time of the fig.
Yeah.
But in fact, there are a few seasons of figs. Okay, you have the summer season and sometimes autumn season. So the point is, the fig that Jesus went to find,
right,
was the how do you call it? Was the let me find the exact word.
Oh, please don't.
Not there.
No, because I have to make sure that I say that word.
This is what you've took 10 days to study, the story of the fig tree, and you've come with nothing.
I have many things to do in my life, my friend. Okay. So the first fruit. Okay, that's the word is the first fruit. Okay. So you have some first fruit that happen before summer. How we know that? You need to read Isaiah 28 verse 4. Okay. In Isaiah 28 verse 4, it says this, and the fading flower of his glorious beauty, which is on the head of the rich valley, will be like a first ripe fig before the summer.
Raphael,
before the summer.
Raphael. Yeah. What you're trying to do, I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to sneak into the Gospel of Matthew and Gospel of Luke to try and create a parallel.
No. Isaiah is not. Isaiah not Luke. And
why
Matthew.
Did he go to the fig tree?
That's what I'm telling you. There is the first fruit before summer.
Why did he go to the fig tree?
Because spiritually, he was looking at. He was hungry. He was hungry.
Right.
Okay,
so he was hungry.
Spiritually, he was.
No, not spiritually. He was hungry.
Do you want me to speak or not? I'll tell you why. Because if you look, Mark,
I don't want you to interpret the text.
No.
I asked you a simple question. Why did he go to the fig tree?
Because he was hungry.
Done. Right. Why did he curse the fig tree?
Because if you read Mark 11, okay, the story is a parallel. He went in a temple.
No. Why did he curse the fig tree?
But I'm trying to explain, and you don't want me to finish my explanation.
Stop interpreting it. Why did he curse it?
You have a verse before and a verse after.
Why
the
did he curse the tree?
verse before is Mark 11.
Why did he curse the tree?
Because it's a symbol of Israel, of the leaders of Israel.
No, Raphael. You're sneaking into the Gospel of Matthew, mate. Stay in Mark.
It is not. Read it for yourself. Read it. Mark 11:11. What happened in Mark 11:11?
I'll read it for you. Then he entered Jerusalem and went into the temple, and when he had looked around at everything, as it was already late, he went out to Bethany with the 12.
Yeah. So he had looked around and everything. So after that he went to Galilee, and the story of the fig tree starts, right? So he's making a parallel of when I say the first fruit, the first fruit is a symbol of the leaders of Israel.
It's not. I'll tell you
so
why.
He went to the fig tree
because he was hungry.
He went to that's it. He was hungry. No figs.
He was looking around because he was hungry. What is the problem?
But guys, this is a spiritual book. It's not a history book. So we need.
It's not a history book.
Amen.
That's why
I like that. It's not a history book.
It's not a history book.
That's what we needed to hear.
Christians, listen to Raphael.
It's primarily a spiritual book.
It's a
you can find
book.
some history. You can find some history, right? You can find some history, but
Raphael,
primarily it's not a history book.
Raphael, could I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.